What are your thoughts today on the anti-Kinder Morgan protest?
Well, first off, I think it's great that we live in a country where people have the right to protest and express their views without fear about retribution. But that being said, I'm pretty upset just that people who can come down here for this protest at the same time consume the products that they so vociferously oppose. You know, all those signs are made from petroleum products. Their shoes are from petroleum. Their eyeglasses are made from petroleum. Their prescription pills are made from petroleum. And a lot of them are probably going home to a dinner that was trucked in using diesel to the market and heating their homes using, well, not heating oil, but you know what I'm saying, right?
There's clearly a double standard here and mass hypocrisy from these anti-Kinder Morgan people. So can you talk about how their opposition to oil projects like the expansion here is hurting people who make a living off of the oil industry?
Well, first of all, if their stated cause is to reduce carbon emissions and prevent oil spills from happening, all they're doing today is giving more stock to rail transport, which is much more dangerous. I'm sure you've heard of Lac-Mégantic, Quebec, and emits much more carbon emissions from a diesel-electric engine than would a pump shack used to power a pipeline. So the other thing is that by trying to oppose our Canadian oil and gas industry, we're only helping Russia, Saudi Arabia, Algeria, Angola, Venezuela, places I'm sure that don't line up with the environmental and social values these protesters claim to represent. And finally, it hurts people like me. I haven't worked since the start of December, and I haven't had a full check since September. And in a time like this, I'd expect support from both government and the community at large, rather than trying to put us further out of work and into harm. I find it ironic that the people here today support good social services like education, good health care, but at the same time they want to take away our means of providing for this, and they themselves would never contribute. They're net takers, not net contributors. So it's just really frustrating that guys like me who want to go to work for a living and pay taxes and have economic advancement possibly in their future, it's getting derailed by people like this.
If you could say something directly to Christy Clark or Mayor Derek Corrigan, who are so anti the Kinder Morgan pipeline, what would you say to them if you could just have 5 minutes of their time?
Well, regarding someone like Mr. Corrigan, I don't really think there's any point in engaging because he doesn't want to listen and he doesn't have any respect for anyone who's going to disagree with him. Now, with regarding Christy Clark, I realize it's smart electoral politics because there's a large group of swing voters who are against this project that she could perhaps bring into the Liberal fold. But that being said, a leader has to take principled action and do what she knows is sometimes best for the people of British Columbia, which would be for this project to go forward. The amount of jobs this is going to create in Burnaby, people like this would never take any of those jobs because they like sleeping in and collecting benefits and waking up so they can come to protests like this. So I'm saying that there is a social license for this project to move forward, and I would hope that Christy Clark would take a principled stand on this and represent the interests of both the citizens and the oil and gas industry at large, which is hurting right now.
Bernard, thanks for your time.
My pleasure. Always a pleasure.